Mhm. Welcome once again. This video is going to be showing you how to set your stop loss and set your take profits. So we're going to be using two tools on this app. This is the NT5 app that we downloaded. Now, as you can see on the top right hand corner of your interface, there are two symbols which carries the blue and the red color. Now, if you click on the second one that looks like a rectangle, that is where you can set your lot size. Now, this is GBP USD. We're going to be selling this market. So let's assume I've done my analysis and I want to sell the market at 1.3425. 1.3425, and I want to put my stop loss at 1.3454. And let's also bring the other tool out. So let's say I'm putting, don't forget it's a limit order. I'm not selling immediately. I'm using a sell limit order. That means that I want price to come back upward to my entry zone and keep selling. This is not a financial advice. This is just for example purpose. So I'm going to put my line at 1.3425, as you have said. Good. 1.3425. And you can see there's a symbol here. You have SL. SL means your stop loss. So your stop loss is, this is the point your broker, you're telling your broker this is the point. If this trade is not going to go my way, if market get to this particular point, please close the trade for me. That is what stop loss means. So let's assume my stop loss is going to be at 1.346. 1.346. And I want my take. Don't forget we said earlier that if you're risking 20 pips on a trade, that means if your stop loss is at 20 pips, your take profit should be at least 60 pips. So for this trade example, our stop loss, if you can see on this place, one beautiful thing about MT5 is it's going to explain, it's going to put everything out for you in details, so you don't have to worry about excessive calculation. So at this trade, currently you're risking 34.3 pips. Here you're seeing 343 points, but see it as 34.3 pips. This is not 343 pips. This is 34.3 pips. So now that means that times 3 of this, if I'm risking 34.3 pips, times 3 of this is going to give me roughly 102 pips. So I'm going to click on the TP. TP means take profit. 102 pips, that will be 1020. If you're using 102 pips, 1020. You can do your mathematics and calculate it very well. If I get it right, if I got it right rather. So let's assume this is a $10,000 account. Don't forget we said always risk at least 1% of your account per trade. This is just one trade. So now we are going to risk 1% of $10,000. 1% of $10,000 is going to give us roughly $100. That is 1% of a $10,000 account. So now I'm going to keep adjusting my lot size to make sure that my 34.3 pips is going to be risking me 100 USD. Don't forget currently this account is on, currently the lot on this account is 0.5. That means 5 mini lots. Don't forget mini lot is 0.1. So that means 5 mini lots. 5 mini lots. Now, how did this account arrive at 1.171.5? If you multiply 34.3 times 5 mini lots, for every pip moved in a mini lot is giving you $1 for every pip. And now we have 34.3. So just multiply 34.3 pips times 5. That is how we arrive at 171.5. So I want us to reduce this so that we're going to have $100 as our risk on this trade. So that means that for us to risk $100 on this trade, if this trade goes our way, we're going to be making $300. That is what that means. So let's use one mini lot for this trade and let's see if it works. Okay, if we use one mini lot, can you see that it has changed to $34.3? So let's use 3 mini lots. Can you see roughly if you use 3 mini lots, you're going to be risking $102.9. But what we're risking is just $100. So let's use 0.29 mini lots. Okay, you can see 99.47. So I think using 0.3 mini lots That is 0.3 means 3 mini lots. 3 mini lots. Please, if you don't know what lot means, go back to the messages on the group to understand what lot means. We already discussed standard lots, mini lots, and micro lots earlier for you to understand deeply. So it means that on this trade, we are risking 1% of account to gain 3%. Then after you do that, you click on this forward arrow and click on place. As you can see, we have placed the order in. You can see it on the chart. So whenever price comes back to that zone at 1.3425, it's going to take us into the trade and we will know whether we'll go into profit or go into loss. That is that about this example. Thank you very much.